Welcome back to Stovepipe TV. I'm Luke.
We need to do it over again. It was right here in my throat, and like,
There's no do-overs. Adam's back, as you can tell.
hey,
And what we got going on today?
today we're gonna try and get some internet clout.
Let's go light up the darkness. Make true of an empty promise. With guys in the weak and harmless. Take to the streets and turn them to a mosh pit. Cause we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution. Oh yeah, we want retribution.
You're just chock full of problems today, ain't you?
I chugged an electrolyte, bruh. Electrolyte, you know what I'm saying? All right, hi guys. Hey, hi, hello.
What is this chunk of Florida beach plastic I'm holding?
So we have. Oh no. That's twice. That's twice.
I do that every time.
We'll get to that.
You gotta push the button in, bro.
That's what I'm trying to do. Stalk.
Hey guys. So today we're talking about Florida's best made beach plastic, aka the Farrowtech CP33, aka Farrowtech FT7, aka poor man's MP7. MP7 at home.
MP7 drawn from memory.
Honestly, I think it looks better than an MP7. It looks better than the Tommy built, if you ask me.
That's true. It probably functions better than Tommy built too.
That's
That's the crazy part, is it still probably does.
well,
Okay, anyway.
let's get into it because we're stalling. We're yapping. So this we're gonna start with the Farrowtech itself first.
Right.
Because to be honest, there's not many things that I like about this thing, other than really the looks. That's about it. So the Farrowtech itself, it is a 22 long rifle. It is a blowback. It has a quad stack magazine. The 33 in the name does not represent how many numbers the magazine holds, because that's a YouTube compliant mag that only holds like 10 or something. I only have 10 fingers, so that's
Right.
all I know it holds. I like the trigger. The sights were nice when it was still the pistol, but all that has to come off for the conversion.
Right.
Like I said, it is a blowback system, so really it has like a bolt carrier and everything. Almost, it's a very small
it's
version.
it's a big chunky bolt with a recoil system back here.
Yeah.
Which is the dirty diaper on the back end of the pistol.
Yeah, it's really just a big padded buffer that's
Right.
like right here, and a guide rod with a spring and everything. So very very similar to really an AR-15 almost. I would say, other than no buffer assembly, but well, I guess it does. Whatever. Bro, I'm tired. It's been a long day.
So things that you like are,
The trigger, the sights when it was on there.
which I don't think are made by Caltech. The trigger is, which good on them for having a good trigger.
I'm trying to be nice because every time I do one of these videos, I'm always negative. But this gun has so much to just I hate about it. So all right, so that's the CP33 itself. They have a load of issues. Mine personally has a load of issues. It runs 2 types of ammo. It jams. If you don't load the magazine correctly, it'll stovepipe. The bolt doesn't go forward. Oh, I said it. Oh. Anyway, the bolt won't pick up the round all the time. Like the spring's not strong enough to strip the round out of the magazine, so it jams. I mean, it's a piece of junk. I mean, that's the best way I can put it. It's a piece of junk. It will run the Federal
The auto match,
and it'll run some Remington. What are they? The gold.
the Thunderbolts.
The Thunderbolts. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. It'll run some Thunderbolts. But if you didn't know, both of those rounds are lead nose. and the barrel will foul so fast, like 500 rounds with no can, by the way. That's literally just on here for the video. The barrel fouls so fast that it'll keyhole. It'll start keyhole. So to the Farrowtech part of this,
which is just
it's a
this.
upper basically receiver kinda, because you got to take weird pieces off the Keltec to make this go on. It's got some weird like locking mechanism and nuts. Like this screw here is actually your front sight. That's where the front sight screw is. Or no, the rear sight, and that's the front sight. So the sights are screwed in. Things I don't like about it, to just start off with, this is made out of this is 3D printed for first off. It's very plastic. We'll bleep that, but it is just not good at all. The stock, because this is a SBR, and you don't have to SBR this. You can get this with a brace, or you can get this with nothing at all. But I feel like that kind of it matches the build. Like that's goes along with it. But like I said, it's 3D printed.
There's 3 different versions of it, right? There's the full.
Yeah. So there's like a
tier system almost. The low tier one it's completely 3D printed, including the rail.
Yeah, the rail is 3D printed into the upper.
Right, and then
it doesn't have a QD mount.
Right.
And then this one is the middle tier with the aluminum rail, and it has QD mounts back here on the back. And then the third tier has like some built-in Surefire Scout mount already on it. It's got a place for a mod light pressure button, or it's a place for a pressure switch.
Right.
And then it has your QD mounts and your aluminum rail. So if I got this for the QD mounts, I'm never going to sling this thing, so I don't even know why I did that.
I think really you got it for the aluminum rail, because otherwise, like, plastic rail is not it.
True.
Especially for a heavy optic like a EOTech.
And with this being, so this polymer, plastic, I don't know what PLA, I don't know what they print stuff with. First off, when you mount I mounted a foregrip because it's a SPR. It digs into there's like massive gouging from the M-lock in this rail. The stock is very flimsy. There's just these like metal rods that go down to here. So if you were to if you were to mortar this, you'd probably break this stock. The charging handle is cool. It's extended. That comes with the kit. It's nothing crazy. It's 3D printed on there. Comes with extended ambi selector,
or safety. Yeah.
Or safety. It's single or semi-auto. There you go. So to make a CP33 magazine even worse, you can get the extension. Now again, this is not a +20. This is
just a base plate.
Yeah.
Compliant magazine.
It's got this. It comes with this new like guide rod for the middle part of the magazine. That will not stay in the bottom. So right now mine is like JB welded in, so it'll stay down. It'll stay in this thing right there. Not to mention when you put this base plate on, the spring will shoot down into it, and that's usually what throws your rod off for your follower and everything. A pain in the butt to load. Like I said, if this thing isn't loaded correctly, it won't feed. But
I mean, the mag in general is kind of the Achilles heel of the CP33, right?
Yeah.
Which, giving Keltec their credit, Keltec is known for
some goofy innovations,
but innovations nonetheless. Like
True.
A quad stack 22 long rifle mag, like this, lengthwise and like size wise, it's literally the same size as like a 9mm mag. Like
that's a SIG.
Yeah.
So if it didn't have the extension, I mean, this is a 21 round SIG, and then this is
29.
Not 33 rounds.
But like it's the same size and dimension wise as like a normal like 9mm pistol mag.
Yeah.
But it holds
double the capacity,
Yeah.
roughly. Oh, that one doesn't, but most of them do.
So like, and making a quad stack mag is not an easy thing to do. Like even like the coffin style AR mags from like, is that Surefire that make those? I think it's Surefire.
Surefire, yeah, if you can find them.
Like they're expensive for one. They're still not 100% reliable just because it's changing the feeding geometry is a hard thing to manage. So, giving her credit, it's a cool idea.
Yeah.
The execution is where they slip a little bit. At least from my experience with this, the mags are extremely annoying to put in just because the friction from the beach polymer and the other beach polymer.
So here, another big complaint.
Like you can hear, listen to the.
It's definitely come.
It's just not.
Oh, so the mic will pick it up. My bad.
Oh.
So here's a factory magazine with no base plate. Another massive complaint that I completely forgot about because I've just been running that one. We'll get it in. Do you look how aggravating that is to get out?
Now, a heel mag release.
You also have big grippers too.
Well, like
Nuh-uh.
a heel release is not necessarily a bad thing in certain scenarios. If this was like, because a Makarov, it has a heel release.
But why am I digging to get the magazine out?
You wouldn't have to if this wasn't polymer on polymer.
True.
If it was like a metal, a steel mag, or an aluminum sliding against polymer, there'd be a lot less friction.
Okay.
It
Does
would
the mag
probably
swell
drop.
much whenever you have ammo in it.
No, but you could probably
There-
crush that grip with no magazine in it.
Yeah, there's no way you're ever gonna have a mag drop free. So having to pull on the toe while you're squeezing the heel is a little bit finicky. I'll give you that.
But like, if they would have added another inch to the base
Yeah,
plate,
sure.
it would have.
Or like PSA with their micro dagger mags, because the Glock 43X mag can only fit 10.
Yeah.
The
front-
main
yeah,
body of the
yeah, yeah.
mag is steel, or I think it's steel.
And the front
So-
part is plastic.
That allows them to not only fit more rounds, but also it's a lot less grindy going into a polymer on polymer kind of
Yeah.
friction situation.
So
So that's the Achilles heel of the gun, in my opinion.
you're not wrong. And a lot of the feeding issues could be related to the magazine.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing too. It's not a 33 round mag, but if you were to have the mag that holds 33 rounds, do you know how long and aggravating it is to load 22 or 33 rounds of 22 into one of these magazines?
And make sure it's sitting
Make sure
properly.
they're feed because you have to feed these in like a normal pistol mag.
Right, because you worry about rim lock with a
Yeah.
rim cartridge. So like you have to make sure the rim on top, like the latest round that you've loaded in, is the rim is sitting in front of the other one. Otherwise, you'll get rim lock, and that causes a
Yep.
malfunction right there. So,
Gonna shoot it?
well, okay. So you bought the Midnight Bronze CP33.
Yes.
This does not come Midnight Bronze.
Correct. That has been Cerakoted. That has been Cerakoted Midnight Bronze. Colors are a little off, but like
It's pretty good because you also got to think
Texture.
the difference in polymer types changes the
color.
how you view the
Yeah,
color.
yeah.
So-
I like I said, I wish it would run because this would be such a fun gun to use and shoot all the time. But like, to be honest, half the time I just don't even feel like bringing it out because I'm gonna be digging 22 casings out of the bolt. I
When it
mean,
runs, it's fun.
Yeah, it's
it is.
super
It
cool.
is. It's super fun. I say let's shoot it, and I say hopefully we can get some of these issues on camera,
On camera, yeah.
so that people can see I'm not just being a hater like I normally am.
Well,
So let's not load 33 rounds into this mag because it only holds 10, and we're gonna shoot it. So I bought this to try and help load these magazines. This is American Speed Loader. It's made for Keltec. It doesn't work. So I'm gonna show you how you're supposed to do this. And maybe I'm doing it wrong, but you load it in like so. The bullet slides in, push down. So it'll take. I will say it'll take probably the first like 5 or 6, and then it just like will not. It starts damaging the casing. Like I don't know what's going on with it. But I thought maybe I wasn't loading the magazine skirt. There it goes like that. And so it won't even see. So speed loader a no-go.
yeah.
And
so,
probably this magazine is a no.
yeah, like you can see on the mags how it has this little divot right there. That's where you start the rim at, and then you have to push back. But you have to
Which-
make sure,
You gotta have some fingernails to get in there, because
or at least not sausage links for thumbs.
why am I getting so much shade today? Is it because I wasn't here last week? Is that what happened?
Maybe.
God. But yeah, we're gonna do this for about 45 minutes, and we'll be back.
Probably only load these 2 mags and shoot them, because Jesus Christ, we'll be out here for 3 hours.
I got a whole nother box of ammo. Actually, I got 2.
We'll save those for the AR-22 or something.
All right, so there's a quad stack we were talking about. It's pretty. I mean, it's
innovative.
innovative, but it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
So one more thing about this mag extension, that I feel like people should know, or maybe most people read the instructions and I'm just the idiot, but there is a set screw way down in this hole, and if you don't tighten this set screw when you put this aggravating mag extension on,
It explodes.
Well, you go to put it in the gun, you go to pull it out, and when you pull it out, the mag extension comes off, and then all the guts go across the room. So make sure you tighten that set screw down. Don't tighten it up too much, because it's in a 3D printed polymer. So there's that. We're gonna attempt to shoot this. No promise. Well, you're about to see. I got a strong feeling that
Some of the issues might be caught on camera.
Well, we're recording, so it's gonna work fine.
True.
Well, okay. So it chambered the first round. That's a good start. Let's see. Are you guys really ready to see?
Mm-hmm.
My finger getting tired. Suppressor hot.
I was about to say, maybe the suppressor is giving it enough back pressure that it gets enough to stick.
No, no. Though.
I mean, that's.
That could be.
Where's the other mag?
Here, let me.
Don't touch the can.
All right. Bad.
Now I did clean it very well. So I mean,
I wish y'all could have heard that. It was great.
they probably did. What a bit you're at.
Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Maybe we spoke too
Owie.
poorly of it.
I thought my head was hurting. I had a fucking 22 on my scalp.
Yeah,
Bro.
I think it's getting.
Okay, I have never seen a 22 can get this hot before. It's hot. So we're gonna let the can cool off. Let's load the mags back up, take the can off, and see how that goes.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know where the crush washer went, but we just got a bird cage on the end of this thing now. So it's not clocked correctly, but I don't think it matters for 22.
It doesn't really
Matter in general?
but
Okay, so it chambered. Now this thing is extremely dirty now. After not even 100 rounds. But let's take a step this way and let's see. You Cameron, why are you tensing up over there?
Because I got peppered last time. We'll see.
All right, let's see. We're gonna go for the 170. I tried.
Nothing.
I'm just gonna dump this one as fast as I can.
That works.
Oh, nope, that chambered completely. Interesting. All right.
Maybe I fixed it.
Maybe you just have to self-clearance the beach plastic.
So I will say that thing's probably got close to 1,000 rounds
Yeah.
through it. This is before this video. It's getting hot.
That frame pin, spicy.
That's the takedown pin.
Spicy. Don't index there.
So, call me a liar.
Well, I'm definitely not calling you a truther now, but I couldn't call myself that because I've seen this
You
thing
witnessed
fail.
it.
Yeah, every time I bring it out, it jams. It fails.
It just fails repeatedly.
So, and like I said, I did clean it very, very good. Probably cleaner than it come out of the factory. So that might have had something to do with it. But even still, we've shot enough through it now to where it should start fouling. So I don't know. Reliability wise,
I mean, you can't expect too much out of a 22.
true. But I should have been able to expect it to feed more reliably than it was. Because like my AR-22, which we did, it's seen a little bit of YouTube, but not much. But that thing, every time it comes out, it's a blast to shoot, no issues. I mean,
So I think at this point, since it did just disprove us ragging on it, I think we'll just keep everyone updated as we increase
Yeah.
the round count, because I mean that was close to 200 rounds
Yeah.
without any issues at all, not even a single feeding issue.
maybe the new CLP we started using. It's a lot thick. It's a lot thicker. It's like slime.
It's stinky too.
Big stinky. But I said let's wrap this up.
Yeah, I mean,
made me look
there's
like a
there's not much
fool.
left to say. I mean,
It's a cool wall ornament.
it is fun to shoot.
It's a fun to shoot. It's a good range toy when it works. Now, maybe somebody else's, maybe their mileage may vary. Maybe they get it worse than mine's been doing.
Or
So,
maybe theirs never has an issue at all.
well, that's always the case.
Yeah.
So, let's call this the end of the video.
That works.
Sorry we lied to you. Well, we didn't lie to you, but sorry we couldn't prove it. We'll leave it at that.
Well, I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not a bad thing.
That's still Caltech.
Hating's free.
True.
Bye-bye.
Bye.